It is sad but true, not everyone knows how to be a great boss. However, most can tell you a story about enduring a bad one. I've heard horror stories of bosses berating employees in front of other people, screaming at workers, or throwing temper tantrums. This kind of behavior affects productivity, at least when the boss isn't looking, and damages employee morale. When morale is low, employees disengage, which contributes to undue stress. Employees who are forced to deal with a bad boss view the culture as we versus them. Not only do these hostile environments lower worker productivity, but they are also very difficult to manage. We spend a third of our lives with our employees and coworkers, so why not try to create an environment that encourages fun and supports productivity? Not everyone knows how to be the boss, but successful managers have figured out what it takes to encourage and motivate employees. So what makes a great boss? Employees go to work, want to make a difference, and do a good job. Bosses who communicate a clear vision for the organization helps to engage employees by making them understand why they do what they do. This gets employees involved and interested in helping the organization achieve its objectives. Great bosses demonstrate how employee tasks support what the organization is trying to achieve. This is done by clearly showing the connection between what the employee does on a day-to-day basis and how it supports the organization's mission. This is achieved by writing SMART goals that support organizational goals that are ultimately tied to business strategy. Research suggests that employees experience increased stress levels when they don't have a good understanding of what is expected of them. Set clear performance expectations by providing the employee with a very specific job description that lays out all expected tasks that include employee goals. The employee supervisor should discuss and clarify these expectations through a one-on-one conversation. As priorities change, continue to communicate updated expectations to provide the employee with an ongoing understanding of their role and job responsibilities. Employees need constant feedback on how well they are meeting expectations. Help them understand when they are doing a good job and communicate when they are not meeting requirements. This can be achieved by coaching employees regularly. If you see something that they are doing right, mention it. If you see something that needs to change, mention it as soon as you're aware. Often, employees do not even realize when they are not meeting requirements. It is the manager's responsibility to coach and develop them. The boss is responsible for telling them when they are not adhering to customer service standards. For example, if a manager hears employees being rude to a customer on the phone, they need to point it out to them and coach them on how to communicate better with customers. If this doesn't happen, the customer experience will be affected, and the employee may not even be aware that their mannerisms are inappropriate. Employees want to feel like they are cared about on a personal level. A great boss will take the time to ask about an employee's personal life and what they do when they are not at work. Employees feel valued when the boss shows an interest in their hobbies, family, or other interests. If you want to see an employee light up, just ask them about their kids. Bosses who share personal experiences demonstrate their vulnerabilities and help employees appreciate the human side of the manager. When a supervisor shares real-life struggles and how they process the issues of life, it not only humanizes their relationship, but can also serve as a life mentor for employees. For example, if a boss shares a conflict they have with a neighbor and how they resolve the conflict, it provides an additional coaching opportunity. It also gives the employee a lens into the personal life of their boss. Whether you're working a line in a factory, greeting guests at the reception area, or flipping hamburgers, every work environment has the opportunity to be a fun and productive place to work. Incorporating fun activities, events, and organized playtime gives employees something to look forward to. Things as simple as Blue Jean Friday or a lunchtime video game challenge can not only be fun, but also a great team-building exercise. Diverse personalities can make team interactions difficult. Great bosses have good team leadership skills that foster team development. A great boss knows how to gather the troops and get them all headed, in unity, in the same direction. Employees do the organization's work, and great bosses care about what employees think and proactively solicit employee feedback. They understand that employees often have the answers to many of the operational problems. And when asked, employees feel valued for being able to contribute their thoughts and opinions. Employees go to work with the intention of doing a good job and should be rewarded for meeting and exceeding job requirements. Create a compensation strategy that identifies the good performers and rewards them for doing a good job. Sometimes it is the boss that hinders employee performance. When bosses communicate where the organization is going, explains how what the employee does contributes to what they are trying to accomplish, and allows employees to participate in organizational problem-solving efforts. They create an environment that employees are proud of and enjoy working in. If you want to know how to be a great boss, work to demonstrate the following. Communicate a clear vision. Connect the vision to employee tasks. Set clear performance expectations. Provide consistent feedback and coaching. Show care for your employees. Share personal experiences. Make work fun. Create a team environment. Value employee perspectives. And finally, reward good performance. So what kind of boss are you? Learn more ways to improve how you manage at smartchurchmanagement.com.